Hi everyone, welcome to Signature of Art, the place where you can add value to your life. Today in Techno Talk segment, we are going to see about SLA, OLA, and the difference between SLA and OLA. As we discussed in our previous Techno Talk segment, we do know what is SLA, but a little brief I want to give you more information about SLA and the same thing which I want to recap. What is the service level agreement? SLA. An SLA is a written agreement that quantitatively and qualitatively specifies the service committed by a vendor to a customer. It identifies the metrics used to measure the level of service provided, or remedies or penalties resulting from the failure to meet the promised service level expectations. This is what we have seen in the previous Techno Talk segment. Here coming back, as it says, it is the agreement between the vendor and the customer, or we can say from the customer, instead of customer or client or a service provider, we can name it anything. So when it comes to the metrics, or it identify what are the metrics used to measure the service level or agreement, or we can say the service. For example, how you measure the water, how you measure the liquid, how you measure the kgs of, like if you say like I bought 2 kgs of apple, 2 kgs of grapes, 1 kg of that kilograms, you have a matrix, right? So similarly, it shows the matrix to rate or to weigh your service. Got it, right? Okay. And it also says the remedies and or penalties resulting from the failure to meet the promised service level expectations. In the it clearly says that in case if you don't reach the SLA and you breach the SLA, what are the penalties or what are the things which you are supposed to do. The same everything has been mentioned and everything has been clearly signed in between the service provider and the business. So now you've got a clarity. Now, as usual, I'm giving you a 30 seconds of your span wherein you can have a look into it. If you find anything difficult, if you want anything clarity on SLA or with respect to the particular topic, please do comment on the comment box below. I feel very happy to help you in this. I'll teach you, or I will explain you the same topic on the same topic which you're requesting on the upcoming videos. So here starts your 30 seconds. Please have a look at it. Hey guys, I'm back on the 30th second. I could say like before 30th second. I know it's a little early. As you people know what is SLA, so I don't want to prolong more about the SLA. Let's quickly jump into the new topic for you. Today is OLA. What is OLA? It's operational level agreement. Yes. When you can ask me, it's both sounds like the agreement, but what is the difference? Here is the difference. Before that, knowing the difference, you should know what is OLA. When talking about OLA, operational level agreement, it is the agreement between the internal supporting groups we can call, or the departments we call. When it comes to internally, we may have like rhythms, blues, jazz, or if you have other teams like or departments like application team, networking team, and database team. Even in database team, you will be having Oracle database, or we will be having SQL database. So we have multiple teams, isn't it? And within internally, when it comes to IT industry, so that was it mean that is what it means to support groups. Got it right? So when talking about OLA, it is the agreement between the internal supporting groups or teams or the departments of an institution that supports service level agreement. SLA. Got it? So the second thing which you are supposed to know about OLA is it's according to OLA agreement. I mean like operational level agreement. Each internal support group has a certain responsibility to the other group. Yes. When you take a rhythms team, the primary work they will be doing. Okay. For example, if you take a rhythms team, primary checkups or primary health checks, primary L1, L2 works and all they will be taking. When it comes, sorry, L1 works will be done. When it comes to blues team, I mean the next level of that. So in blues team, other part of the responsibilities will be taken care. In very much, so we'll be having, right. So if, for example, if you take an incident, when once the incident is triggered, it will be handled by the internal support teams like the local, I mean like the supporting teams will, it will be troubleshooting. L1 will do, L1 will check it out, L2 will check it out, L3, L4 based on this. If you take an incident, normal incident management, we will be having a different P1, P2, P3, P4 SLAs, P5 SLAs. Got it? If it is a P1, again it will go as a major incident management. Or if it is a worst case, it will go as a critical incident management process. So that is what they mean to say here. According to the operational level agreement, each internal support group or a department or the team has a certain responsibilities to the other group. Next, coming to the third thing which you would like to, which you are supposed to know about operational level agreement (OLA) is clearly depicts the performance and response. I mean the relationships of the internal service group. Also, I mean as I said, once you know the responsibility, also you should know the relationship. Like you cannot come without completing your work. You cannot move the ticket to the next department. You have a ticket, it will be troubleshooted in L1, L2 level itself. There is no need of L3 intervene, but still, without your performing without your performing that responsibility, you cannot move to the next team or the next department. So that is what they mean to it. It's like the OLE. That's what it's mean to it. I mean, like the OLE clearly depicts the performance and relationship of the internal service groups or the departments or the teams. Got it? And the fourth thing you are supposed to know about OLA is that the main objective of operation level agreement is to ensure that all the support groups provide the intended service level agreement. Got it? Now it's very self-explanatory. This topic, I mean, this point, I don't need to explain you much. See, the main objective of operation level agreement (OLA) is to ensure that all the support groups all the support groups all the support groups got it right. So the main objective of OLA is to ensure all the support group. Can someone tell me, I mean like if you remember all the support groups which I heard tell, like for example if you take the rhythms blues jazz, or if you take the teams departments like or DB database team, if it is a database team, again it's like Oracle database, and we do have SQL database. So those kind of things, once if those information strike to your mind, yes, you are correct, and give a great applause to yourself. Yes, the main objective of OLA is to ensure that all the support teams, support groups, support departments to provide the intended SLA, that is service level agreement. Got it? Okay. Next, we can see the differences. It comes to the differences, the first difference we are supposed to know about SLA and OLA is that SLA focus on the service part of the agreement, like uptime of services and performance. Got it? But when it comes to OLA, it's an agreement in respect to the maintenance and other services. So it's clearly it gives you a picture. See, this is the uptime and service and performance. Okay, it's an agreement of uptime of services and performance. I mean like business as usual when it comes back. So those things. When it comes to operational level agreement, it is with respect to the maintenance and other services. The second main difference is like it's the SLA is basically a contract between, as we know, it's the service provider and the customer. But when it comes to OLA, it's the internal agreement between the internal group or internal support group, teams or departments. Got it right? Okay. Next, the third difference is when comparing the target groups, the OLA has a smaller target group than SLA. Unlike the OLA, I mean, like the target group in a sense, if you take SLA, it's like blues, rhythm, jazz, L1, L2, L3, L4, or if you take any individual teams, like be it like access management team or anything, all the teams which are included in order to meet the SLA is the OLA. It's a in order to meet the SLA, it's a huge group, isn't it? More targeted groups. When you take OLA, it's an internal individual team or individual departments. So it clarifies you that, isn't it? So when comparing the target groups, the OLA has a smaller target group than SLA. When it comes to unlike the OLA, SLA connects the service provider to the customer, and it's very self-explanatory for you. I don't want to explain you this. Yes, unlike the OLA, the SLA connects the service providers to the customers. And last difference which you have between SLA and OLA is OLA is more technical than SLA. Yes, when we are delivering SLA to the client or a service provider with whom we have having an agreement or we are having the contract, you won't show all the technical part, what and all the troubleshoot we have done in order to bring the business back. When it comes to OLA, it contains lot many technical themes, isn't it? If you take L2, in L2 also we have several different teams. If you take L1, in L1 also we have several different teams. So it clarifies you everything. So what I'm going to do here is that I'll dedicatedly give 30 seconds for each. I didn't provide time for you to read out about the OLA, so I give you 30 seconds for OLA, and I give you 60 other seconds for in order to have a look into difference between SLA and OLA. If you find any difficulties, if you want to know further more information, if you have any other topics which you want to have a clarification, please do feel free to type or coming to the comment box below. I feel very glad. I feel very great to help you out in order to provide the information. Okay. Here start the first 30 seconds for your OLE. Please do have a look. Now let's move into the difference. And here starts your 60 seconds for the differences. You can have a look into it. At any point, you can stop me, or any point you can ask me if you feel any doubt, make a note of it, and you can comment it on the comment box. I will be happy to explain you. Even if you don't have any doubts with respect to the topic which we will be discussing on that particular video, you may have the other new topics which we wanted to discuss, so you can share that as well. I feel very happy to share those informations with you. Yeah. Okay, people, and here is the 68th second for this slide, and now you know the difference. Now you know what is SLA, what is OLA, and its difference. Thank you so much for your valuable time and thank you for watching this video. Your patience and support is highly appreciated. If you find this session is highly informative, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. If you're not doing that, if you're not hitting the bell icon, you're not going to get any of the notifications for about the upcoming videos which I'm going to share. Okay. Also, I would like to have a few words with you. Like, we do have other segments like playlist, be it like music, artwork, travel, fashion, cooking, other stuffs are there, and I have maintained other everything as a separate playlist for easy access. If you are interested in any of those topics, you can please go ahead and have a visit. You can visit and have a look into it. And stay safe, be safe. Bye bye.